The air hung thick with dread. A palpable sense of evil permeated the room. 13-year-old Roland Doe, his face contorted in a mask of fear and rage, thrashed against the restraints. His voice, a guttural rasp, spewed an unholy language. The year was 1949. The place, a small town in Maryland, USA. What began with strange noises and moving objects escalated into a terrifying ordeal, culminating in the Catholic Church's authorization of a harrowing 30-day exorcism. Roland's case, shrouded in secrecy, became the inspiration for The Exorcist, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of our world. Scratches, bites and words etched onto the boy's skin, hell and evil, defied medical explanation. Objects flew across the room, seemingly guided by an unseen hand. Roland, once an ordinary child, became a conduit for something sinister, something monstrous. The stench of sulfur, the bone-chilling temperature drops and the violent manifestations pointed towards a terrifying truth. Something evil had taken hold of Roland Doe. Possession, a word whispered in fear, often dismissed as superstition or madness. But what are its signs? How does one distinguish between the torment of the mind and the grip of a malevolent entity? The afflicted often display drastic personality changes. Once gentle souls transform into vessels of rage, spewing blasphemies and exhibiting superhuman strength. An aversion to holy objects, such as crucifixes or holy water, is a chilling indicator. The possessed may exhibit knowledge of unknown languages or future events. Physical manifestations, like levitation or wounds appearing without cause, further blur the lines between reality and nightmare. These signs, terrifying in their intensity, are often accompanied by a pervasive sense of evil, a palpable darkness that envelops the afflicted and chills the very marrow. It is within this realm of the unexplained where psychology falters, and faith becomes the only solace that the terrifying possibility of demonic possession takes root. Imagine a voice, raspy and deep, emanating from a child. Imagine eyes, once filled with innocence, now burning with an unholy fire. These are the chilling manifestations of demonic possession, where the veil between our world and the abyss thins, allowing the demonic to seep through. The possessed may contort their bodies in unnatural positions, defying the limits of human physiology. They may speak in tongues, ancient languages unknown to them in their conscious state. Objects move without explanation, doors slam shut with a terrifying force, and the air grows heavy with the stench of decay and evil. These manifestations are not mere tricks of the light or figments of an overactive imagination. They are visceral, terrifying experiences that leave an indelible mark on witnesses, forcing them to confront the horrifying reality of a darkness that exists beyond human comprehension. The Catholic Church, a bastion of faith for centuries, recognizes the very real threat of demonic possession. It is within the hallowed halls of churches and cathedrals that the ancient rite of exorcism is performed, a desperate struggle to wrest control of a soul from the clutches of evil. The exorcist, armed with faith and empowered by the Church, confronts the demonic entity. The battle is waged not with swords and shields, but with prayers, holy water, and the power of God. It is a grueling process, fraught with danger for both the possessed and the exorcist. The exorcist, a shepherd tending to his flock, must be prepared for a spiritual fight. The demon, clinging to its victim, will unleash its full fury, testing the limits of faith and resolve. The very air crackles with tension, the scent of sulfur hangs heavy, and the fate of a soul hangs precariously in the balance. Ancient words against unholy terrors. The Exorcism Ritual. The Exorcism Ritual is a battle of faith, steeped in tradition and centuries of belief. The possessed, restrained for safety, becomes the center of a spiritual war. Prayers, Latin incantations and holy water are wielded against the darkness. The crucifix, a beacon of hope, stands firm against the demon's rage. The devil's advocate skepticism and the search for rationality. The human mind, wired for logic and reason, often struggles to reconcile the existence of evil in its purest, most demonic form. Skeptics, armed with science and rationality, seek explanations for the unexplainable, attributing the phenomena of possession to mental illness or elaborate hoaxes. They point to documented cases of fraud where charlatans prey on the vulnerable, exploiting fear for personal gain. They cite medical conditions like epilepsy, schizophrenia, or Tourette's syndrome, arguing that what appears supernatural can be explained through the lens of science. And yet there are cases like that of Roland that defy easy categorization. Cases where the afflicted display knowledge beyond their years, where objects move without explanation, and where a tangible sense of evil permeates the very air. These cases, shrouded in mystery and imbued with an undeniable sense of dread, challenge our understanding of the world and force us to confront the possibility that some things exist beyond the realm of human comprehension. Famous cases of demonic possession. History is replete with chilling accounts of demonic possession, each more terrifying than the last. The case of Anneliese Michel, a young German woman who underwent 67 rites of exorcism, stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of spiritual warfare. Anneliese's story, documented in diaries and audio recordings, paints a harrowing picture of her descent into madness. Her voice, distorted and guttural, recounted conversations with demons, detailing their plans to torment her soul. Despite the exorcisms, Anneliese's condition deteriorated, her body ravaged by the relentless assault of the demonic. The Enfield poltergeist case, spanning over a year in 1970s England, captivated the world with its tales of furniture moving on its own, disembodied voices and levitation. Skeptics and believers alike flocked to the seemingly ordinary home, drawn to the inexplicable phenomena that unfolded within its walls. These cases, etched into the annals of paranormal history, serve as chilling reminders that the veil between our world and the realm of the supernatural is thin, and that sometimes the darkness seeps through. The unanswered question: faith, science, and the paradox of evil. The clash between faith and science endures, questioning the existence of demons and the power of exorcism. Some find solace in faith, believing in the devil's presence and the necessity of exorcism. Others see possession as mental illness, dismissing it as delusion or hysteria. The truth remains elusive, a question of faith each must answer for themselves. A chilling conclusion. As we delve into the annals of history, exploring the chilling accounts of demonic possession and the terrifying rituals of exorcism, we are left with more questions than answers. Does pure evil exist, lurking in the shadows, waiting to claim unsuspecting souls? Is demonic possession a terrifying reality or a manifestation of our deepest fears? The debate, fueled by faith, skepticism, and the enduring human fascination with the unknown, will undoubtedly continue. But one thing remains certain: the stories of possession, whether rooted in reality or the darkest recesses of our collective imagination, serve as chilling reminders of the fragility of the human psyche and the ever-present potential for darkness to encroach upon our world. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, perhaps the most unsettling question is not whether we believe in demons, but whether demons believe in us.